We've got to hand it to General Hospital. It is managing to surprise us. Never in a million years did we imagine that we'd be so opposed to the reunion of Dante and Lulu, who were torn apart just before getting back together by the explosion at the floating rib that left her in a years-long coma. But yeah, no, now a second chance for Lante is the last thing that we'd want. Why? Simple. Despite being played by charmers Dominic Zamprogna and Alexa Havens, the characters have been transformed into patently unlikable people. Dante, once the level-headed yin to Dad Sunny's mercurial yang, seems to have made it his mission to antagonize Gio for, in essence, being a kid who did a dumb thing thinking it was the right thing. Dante is spending a whole lot more time going on and on about what a dangerous mistake Gio made than the dangerous mistake that Rocco made. And Lulu, where to begin? We were all in on Havens as a recast when the show turned Luke and Laura's daughter into someone we don't even recognize. Is she so lacking in empathy that she have no compassion whatsoever for what she is putting Brooklyn through? Obviously, they're not fans of one another, but is the new Lulu completely incapable of putting herself in someone else's shoes? Through a Byzantine set of circumstances, she herself has a kid with Valentine, for Pete's sake. If that doesn't give her some perspective, what would? Plus, Lulu seems to have no regard for the impact that the big reveal will have on Gio. His whole life is going to be turned upside down. But she's all, the truth has to come out, it's just gotta. Does it though? Shouldn't she be at least a little bit torn? Maybe she assumes that down the line the dust will settle, and it will all prove to have been worth it. But we don't see her doing that math. She's laser-focused on what she thinks is right. The truth must be found out and revealed, and to hell with whom it hurts. So at this point, the idea of Dante and Lulu, suddenly toxic characters, getting back together is pretty much the last thing we want, and we never in a million years expected to feel that way. We were rooting for those two crazy kids, at least after poor Sam was killed off. Maybe we'll get lucky and the soap will continue to play Lulu with Cody, who's taken 2 steps back since he was mystifyingly made girlfriend Sasha's cousin. And maybe we'll find out that somewhere out there Sam has a look-alike. Pam, maybe? Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Messy Syrup. It's me, Abby, here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching. So let's dive into today's video. General Hospital spoilers suggest fans were shocked to see that Michael Corinthos was headed home during the Tuesday, May 20 episode. An unknown man was boarded on a private plane, and without seeing his face, viewers could sense that Michael was on his way home. After all, he was watching a live feed of the 2025 Nurses Ball and was privy to his wife, Willow Tate Corinthos' makeout session on the red carpet with his uncle, Drew Kane. While some fans were holding out hope that Chad Duell would return and reprise the role, Soaps.com is reporting that the show has found their new Michael, and former Young and The Restless star, Rory Gibson, will soon debut as the recast for this coveted part. While no official air date has been revealed, as of yet, fans can expect to see Gibson take center stage in PC at some point this week or possibly early next. Gibson entered the Y&R as Noah Newman in 2021 and exited in 2023. Interestingly enough, he took over the Noah role from another Michael Corinthos recast, actor Robert Adamson. Adamson played Noah from 2012 to 2020 and, ironically enough, sparked the Michael Corinthos recast speculation when he hopped on X and posted that he was disappointed GH didn't ask him to read for the part. The tweet has since been deleted, but it is shocking the ABC soap didn't reach out to Adamson, considering how many times he stepped in for Duell in the past as a temporary recast. With that said, it'll be fun to see how Rory Gibson presents the character in this new chapter in Michael's life. He's successfully recovered from his traumatic burn incident in Germany, and the good news is that he'll obviously be back in time for his June 2 court date, and ready to fight Drew and Willow for his kids. To boot, Michael may also be counting down the days until his third child, whom Sasha Corbin is carrying, is welcomed into this world. Still, will Michael decide that it is also time he took charge of this situation and let everyone know that he's the father of Sasha's baby, not Jason Morgan? General Hospital spoilers suggest that Michael's return will be explosive, so fans need to continue to tune into the ABC soap so they don't miss a moment of the drama. Days of Our Lives spoilers suggest that, believe it or not, there was a time when Kirsten Storms graced the land of Salem. The actress played the legacy character Belle Black from 1999 to 2004. She, along with Jason Cook, J. Kenneth Johnson, Nadia Abdurlan, and Farrah Fath, made up the little town's teen scene as the high school drama hit fever pitch back in those days. As the daughter of Marlena Evans and John Black, Storms worked very closely with the late Drake Hogestyn. Still, she got to know the actor not only through work, but on a personal level. During a recent interview with TV Insider, Storms noted that she dated the actor's son, Ben Hogestyn, for a couple of years. As such, Storm revealed she spent a lot of time with the late actor and the Hogestyn family. While she hadn't seen Drake in some years, when she heard about his untimely passing in late September 2024, she told the online mag that it almost didn't feel real that he was gone. She goes on to say, "He just was my favorite person there and a legend, so happy and always in a good mood." Kristen also stated, "He did his 100% best job always. I was really upset when I heard he had passed. But again, I don't feel like that's even set in for me, really." Days of Our Lives spoilers hint that Drake's passing has left an empty space on the show and in the hearts of his fans. The soap is gearing up for the character's exit storyline and tribute, which should start unfolding by the end of this week. Viewers need to brace themselves for some emotional scenes up ahead. General Hospital spoilers tease Port Charles is buzzing with speculation that Brenda Barrett might return, potentially reuniting with her lifelong friend Lois Cerullo at a critical moment for Sonny Corinthos. Fans are abuzz over whether Brenda's comeback could influence Sonny's surprising plan to retire from the mob life, a decision driven by the chaos of the custody battle for Emilia Corinthos' Wiley Corinthos. With Lois guarding the secret that Giovanni Gio Palmieri is Dante Falconeri's son, a Brenda sighting could complicate everything. If she returns, will her magnetic pull reignite Sonny's passion for his dangerous world, or could she and Lois nudge him toward a quieter future? Whispers of Brenda's return are stirring excitement, but her motives remain a mystery. If she reunites with Lois, their deep bond could lead to a united front in supporting Sonny, who's teetering on the edge of leaving his empire behind. Brenda's history with Sonny, full of fiery passion, might tempt her to see his retirement as a loss of the intensity she always loved. Lois, protective of Sonny's family and hiding Gio's parentage, might push for stability to shield the Corinthos clan. If Brenda appears at an event like the Nurses' Ball, their influence could sway Sonny's next move. Will their friendship bolster his resolve or pull him back into the fray? Sonny's talk of retiring comes as threats mount. Drew Quartermain's ambitions and Carly Spencer's custody fight on Michael Corinthos' behalf are testing his control. If Brenda returns, her presence could remind Sonny of the power and danger she always found irresistible, tempting him to cling to his mob life. A single charged moment, like a glance across the Nurses' Ball, might rekindle old sparks, making him question his exit strategy. Lois, however, might counter with caution, especially if Brenda's arrival risks exposing Gio's secret. Fans are speculating whether Brenda's rumored comeback will lock Sonny into his risky ways or if Lois can keep him grounded. Can Sonny resist his old fire if Brenda's back? If Brenda does return, her influence could ripple across Port Charles. A rekindled spark with Sonny might strain his fragile truce with Carly and complicate Dante's world, especially as Lulu Spencer's probe into Gio's birth heats up. Lois, torn between loyalty to Sunny and her secret, could face pressure if Brenda's presence draws scrutiny. General Hospital spoilers hint that a mystery guest appears at the 2025 Nurses' Ball, and we predict that it could be sensational Liesl Obrecht. She's had a memorable turn or two at past NBs, and it would be magnificent to see her back on screen. The 2025 Nurses' Ball kicks off on Tuesday, May 20, and fans can look forward to the usual song and dance, plus plenty of backstage drama and shenanigans. The promo video for the week of May 19 to 23 teases that a mystery character crashes the gala, and fans are having fun speculating on who this could be. Obrecht is a solid character, one who can be depended on to entertain fans while driving story. The last time we saw her, she was in service to grandniece Willow Tate Corinthos, who needed a bone marrow donation. That was in 2023, so it's long overdue to have the dazzling diva return to town. Why hasn't such a powerful character, with ties to the town, been in PC? Kathleen Gady has been busy working on other projects. Considering her schedule, we are happy that the show managed to bring her back for such an auspicious occasion. Many of Obrecht's best moments have happened against the backdrop of the Nurses' Ball. Somehow the hostess with the mostest, Lucy Coe, was able to snag Liesl, and we're here for it. Will Liesl bring the heat? Wouldn't it be great if Obrecht stuck around Port Charles for a while? She can spend time catching up with Willow and Nana Reeves. These ladies are in the weeds owing to Drew Kane. Liesl could be the only person with the gumption to read him the riot act and get results. Surely we are going to see Liesl spend time with her grandson, James West. Remember, Liesl is a doctor, and that could factor into what appears to be a situation wherein Michael Corinthos returns home from a German burn clinic. Someone will have to oversee Michael's treatment, especially if he leaves the clinic early against doctor's orders. For all we know, Carly Spencer may be the one who reached out to bring Liesl back to town. We will know soon enough, GH fans. General Hospital spoilers indicate that Jason Morgan is about to get life-changing news. This news could be concerning Michael Corinthos. Michael is currently at the Baden-Baden Clinic in Germany undergoing treatment for his third-degree burns. However, Jason could learn that Michael has gone missing from the clinic, and no one knows where he went. This news would shock him and the rest of Michael's family, as the court date for the custody battle between Michael and his soon-to-be ex-wife, Willow Corinthos, has been scheduled for June 2nd. News that Michael has gone missing from the clinic would send shockwaves across Port Charles and deeply affect his parents, Sunny Corinthos and Carly Spencer, who want Michael to heal and come back and fight Willow for custody of his children. Meanwhile, Willow would be surprised to hear that Michael has gone missing, but Drew Kane would point out that Michael being missing is the best news for her, and that she will win custody of her and Michael's children by default. Jason and the entire Quartermain family would be concerned about Michael, as would Sasha Corbin, who is secretly carrying Michael's child. We can never put anything past Drew. He may have hired someone to take Michael out of the clinic and hold him hostage until after the custody hearing. This is in order to ensure that the woman he loves, Willow, gets custody of her children. We could never rule this out, as Drew has proven continuously that he will do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Drew has already lied and paid off the receptionist at the clinic to tell Willow that Michael refused to see her, so this could definitely be a possibility as to why Michael goes missing. Michael may have heard about the custody hearing and taken off to throw off Willow and Drew. He may have felt that has already made enough progress recovering in Germany and felt it was a good strategy to go missing and then show up at the hearing and surprise everyone. This would certainly throw Willow and Drew for a loop, and Michael has proven in the past that he is full of surprises and will stop at nothing to fight for his family. The question remains, will Michael show up in court to fight for custody of his kids? Although Carly has a strategy in place with Diane Miller, hoping to prevent Willow from obtaining custody due to Michael's planned absence, Michael may surprise everyone and appear. However, Drew also may have a trick or two up his sleeve to keep Michael from coming back to Port Charles for the custody battle. Whether Michael finally returns to Port Charles remains to be seen, but we sure hope he does soon. What do you think? Do you think that Michael will disappear from the clinic in Germany? Will Michael leave on his own, or was Drew behind the whole thing? Will Michael reappear to fight for his children? We'd like to take a moment to send General Hospital's Rena Stouffer our congratulations, as the ABC soap star recently celebrated a very special day. On May 18, not only was it her and husband Sanford Bookstaver's one-year wedding anniversary, but the couple also celebrated the fact that they had first married 22 years prior. Happy 122nd wedding anniversary to the LOML, love of my life. Stouffer cheered, then went on to explain that they had been married 22 years ago and remarried 1 year ago. She talked about the beautiful and special journey they've been on and how excited she is for their next step and big move. In closing out the post, the actress added, "I wouldn't want anyone but you, Sanford Bookstaver, by my side. I love you endlessly." Stouffer's former co-star, the bold and the beautiful's Lawrence St. Victor, sent his congratulations as Don Diamond's wife, Cindy Ambule, stated, "Happy anniversary, you kids." Last year, Stouffer first alerted followers that she and Bookstaver had remarried and gave a glimpse into the path they'd been on by saying, "The journey we are about to begin is the most exciting adventure in a new state and town, but most thrilling is that we get to do it together as husband and wife. The 3 years we spent apart were humbling and heartbreaking, but vital to us finding each other again." General Hospital spoilers reveal a preview clip has been released for Wednesday, May 21, 2025. It shows that the nurses' ball performances will kick off. There will also be a confrontation between Jocelyn Jacks and Willow Tate Corinthos. Keep reading and let's talk about what is coming up in the next episode of ABC Soap Opera. Fans already know that the Nurses' Ball will be airing all week, despite it being only a one-night event. There's a lot going on in that one night, though. The most interesting part is that mysterious man on the airplane headed to Port Charles. Chances are that man is none other than Michael Corinthos. Moving forward, there will also be some Nurses' Ball performances. Lucy Coe promises it will be an unforgettable night. Then, Lucy changes from her llama wear to an evening gown. Expect some Nurses' Ball performances, but there's drama too. For one thing, fans watched Harrison Chase arrest Tracy Quartermaine, so there should be some follow-up to that ordeal. With a few performers already down and out, it sounds like there will need to be some quick damage control. General Hospital spoilers reveal that Curtis Ashford confronts Portia Robinson. It sounds like Curtis finds out the truth about Drew Kane blackmailing the good doctor. Curtis warns his wife that this is going to destroy everything. Fans will also see Jocelyn give a warning to Willow. Jocelyn tells the nurse that she will never take Michael's children away from him. Willow might remind Joss she's not trying to take the kids away from Michael, she's just trying to prevent Carly Spencer from taking the children from her. In any case, there will be threats and warnings. Over with Lulu Spencer, she keeps a very close eye on Lois Cirillo. In fact, Lulu tells Cody Bell that she knows she's right about Giovanni Gio Palmieri. However, she just needs to confirm it. Also, Alexis Davis informs Christina Corinthos Davis that her secret is out. Alexis says that Rick Lansing and Ava Jerome know what she did and have proof. There will also be Anna Devane, who puts a plan in motion. The Nurses' Ball is already starting off with a bang. The Nurses' Ball kicked off in true soap fashion, with a classic performance and secrets spilling out during the May 21, 2025 episode of General Hospital. As the Nurses' Ball got underway with a performance from its nurses featuring Dr. Gannon, Curtis just couldn't stay quiet about Drew's blackmail. He finally told Portia what he knows, and she came clean about what Brad did and that Drew was holding it over her. being the second major lie she's told him. Curtis admitted he wasn't sure how to move on from this after she promised not to keep things from him. Another bout of blackmail that came to light was Rick and Ava holding Christina's freedom over Alexis. The two hadn't yet left for the ball when Alexis was forced to admit to her daughter what has been going on, and Christina realized the committal papers were simply to protect her. While Christina worried she couldn't keep quiet about it all, Alexis assured her she would do what she has to in order to protect her. In the midst of the drama, we got what felt like a classic nurses' ball performance, featuring Anna, Lucy, Felicia, and led by Spinelli. The women danced while Spinelli sang "These Boots Are Made for Walkin'," wearing regrettably pink boots. Another stunning performance was from Gio, who brought his violin talents to the nurses' ball stage for the first time. But of course, things couldn't end on a happy note. When Lulu noticed how proud Lois looked during Gio's performance, she finally confronted her, revealing her suspicions about Gio being Dante and Brooke Lynn's son. Next on GH, the nurses' ball continues. Secrets explode, Ned and Olivia issue a warning, and Curtis makes a decision. In addition to the nurses' ball continuing, General Hospital spoilers for Thursday, May 22, 2025. Reveal that Curtis makes a decision while Drew is confident. The nurses' ball continues. We've already experienced the glamorous red carpet, and the performances have begun. Now it's time for the other nurses' ball staple to happen. According to the teasers, the nurses' ball continues and secrets explode. There is a whole list of Port Charles secrets that could be outed at this premiere event. Best bets? Michael and Sasha's affair and pregnancy. Brooke Lynn and Dante are Gio's parents. Nina and Drew were sleeping together well before Drew went after Willow. Drew was behind keeping Willow from Michael in Baden-Baden. Jocelyn is working for the WSB. Heck, even who's behind the explosion at Sonny's penthouse and who's trying to kill him. Plus, Nina and Portia teamed up to drug Drew. Any others? Meanwhile, Curtis makes a decision. He will undoubtedly confront Portia about her lies and Drew's blackmail. Will he sacrifice Aurora Media in order to get Drew off their backs? Or will he double down and decide to take down Drew by hook or by crook? Speaking of Drew, the teasers suggest that he is confident. Isn't that his natural state of being? Confidence, or some might say cockiness. He thinks he's this expert puppet master pulling everybody's strings. But his house of cards will fall at some point. But will it be at the nurses' ball? Here's something awesome, a Ned and Olivia teaser. The Quartermain couple issues a warning, but to whom and about what? Hopefully, this will have some sort of effect on the Brooke Lynn secret coming out. These two could warn Lulu to stay away from Brooke Lynn. Or maybe it has something to do with Lois, who is keeping major secrets from both Ned and Olivia. Finally, Carly meets Vaughn, Joss's handler, but Carly doesn't know that. We'll see what story the WSB agent tells Joss's mother. He'd better get his story straight though. Nobody needs a suspicious Carly, especially Joss and Jack. He brought Christmas cheer to fans on social media. Cameron Matheson has created havoc on the residents of Port Charles. His on-screen persona, Drew Kane, is more like the Grinch these days. But in his real life, the General Hospital star is getting into the Christmas spirit. He spread holiday cheer on social media. It's almost Memorial Day, but Matheson is already thinking about the holiday season. The actor posted a new clip on Instagram that had GH fans in the mood to celebrate the most wonderful time of the year. In the video, he panned his camera around a room that was elaborately decorated with a tall Christmas tree, wreath, and gifts. Matheson had a big grin on his face, but there's just one problem. Matheson wasn't feeling the holiday spirit. He was battling allergies, decking the halls while dodging spring pollen. Filming Christmas movies in May, because holiday magic runs on its own schedule, he captioned the post. There's a reason why Matheson is celebrating Christmas early. He's filming a new movie for Great American Families, Countdown to Christmas. The network took to the comment section to cryptically post. Matheson responded, "Something tells us this new romantic Christmas will have us in our feels." There's even more news. Matheson reunited with his Home Sweet Christmas co-star, Candace Cameron Bure. He took to his Instagram stories to share a photo of the actress who was dressed in all red. She sat on the same set that's decked out for the holidays. Matheson captioned the shot, "Christmas Movie Beauty." According to Creative BC, the stars are filming a sweet home Christmas wedding, directed by Paula L. The two enjoyed filming their first movie so much that they returned for another. The actors were supposed to return for Jingle Bells, Wedding Bells, but it was halted due to production elements. Which couple comes out on top? Soap Hub asked, and you answered. In our first battle of soap super couples, here's who you chose as your favorite between General Hospital's Gio and Emma and Days of Our Lives' Holly and Doug IV. GA's viewers have been shipping Gio and Emma from the very moment Brunner debuted in Port Charles. When Emma came home on Christmas Eve, she ran into Gio and pulled him into one of her vigilant schemes. Now, the pair of 20-somethings have become good friends, turning to each other in times of need. Emma went to Gio when she learned she didn't get the summer job with Professor Dalton, while Gio confided in Emma when he beat himself up over how he handled the drunken Rocco situation. Although they're not actually dating, many viewers hope they'll make Gemma official soon. Gio and Emma have fiery chemistry, one fan shared, using a fire emoji and a beaker emoji. Gio and Emma are the best soap couple I've seen in years, another gushed. Those two got nothing on Gemma, commented another, referring to the rival Days super couple. After the roller coaster relationship that was Holly and Tate, to Salem came Doug IE, the grandson of one half of the Salem's ultimate super couple, Doug. The moment Holly found out that Doug IE stole Julie's necklace, rather than berating him, she saw past his dastardly deed and agreed to help him. Holly's kindness led to Doug IE falling for her, but when he came clean about his feelings, she broke it to him that she wasn't interested. While the two remain friends, now that Holly has ended things with Tate for good, it may only be a matter of time before she gives it a try with Doug IE, unless Ari meets him first. Several actors were on set for a special behind-the-scenes look of the Nurses' Ball that included interviews with the GH cast. The Nurses' Ball is upon us, and things are going to get crazy on General Hospital. Already, we've seen characters strolling down the red carpet, many of whom had some stern words for red carpet co-correspondent Drew. And as the secrets of many Port Charles citizens start to edge closer to being revealed, the ball might be the place where much of it happens. Let's take a look at a special behind-the-scenes video of the beloved annual event. On Instagram, TV network Young Hollywood posted a short, edited version of a video in which host Leslie Robbins took us backstage at the Nurses' Ball. It was captioned, "Niu." We're on the set of the legendary soap opera at General Hospital app, where not only did our own at Leslie Mia do a cameo for the #NurseBall episode, but we also got a tour of the iconic set. The post then listed many of the actors who were interviewed for the event. In the video, the first three Robbins spoke with were Braden Brunner, Cynthia Watrose, and Cameron Matheson. He explained that because of his character's misdeeds, when I go into the supermarket, I get apples thrown at me. Next was Maurice Bernard, who stated, "General Hospital's always just been there for me 100%, no matter what," followed by Finola Hughes, Eden McCoy, Giovanni Mazza, Jens Austin Astrup, and Tabiana Ali. All the actors had a lot of great things to say, as did the fans. One viewer responded with, "I have really enjoyed the presence of Braden and Gio. They were needed in the Yay cast." Brunner herself chimed in, writing, "I'll be your tour guide again and again." And Robbins replied, "At Braden Brunner Love, had the most incredible time with you." Overall, the fans loved the interviews and clamored for more. A follower who has some issues with Drew and his scheming ways reacted, "We hate you, Drew. Karma is coming. Lol, only kidding, I love you." And another expressed their affection for the annual event, commenting, "I love the nurses' ball. With all my favorites." While the nurses' ball gets underway, Curtis has it out with Portia, Joss confronts Willow, and Sunny pushes back against A.J. Turner. The next General Hospital spoilers video for Wednesday, May 21, 2025, shows Alexis telling Christina about Rick and Ava's blackmail, while Sunny informs A.J. Turner that no one's getting rid of him, and Joss has some choice words for Willow. Hosting the nurses' ball, Lucy tells the audience, "This will be a night you will never forget." The weekly teasers state that the nurses' ball performances begin, and so do the shenanigans. Curtis tells Portia, "This could destroy everything." Hopefully, Curtis goes easy on her and is more angry that Drew was strong-arming his wife than at her. Jocelyn says to Willow, "You will never take Michael's children away from him." The teasers also show that Jocelyn has some choice words for Willow, so hopefully they're more scathing. Willow deserves a verbal thrashing, and Joss is the one to give it to her. Lulu tells Cody, "I'm right. I just need to confirm my suspicions." Really? At the nurses' ball, Lulu? According to the teasers, Lulu watches Lois's every move. But how will that confirm that Gio is Brooklyn's son? Elsewhere, Alexis informs a shocked Christina, "They know what you did, and they can prove it." Finally, she obviously explained that Rick and Ava have proof Christina cut his brakes and are blackmailing her. Maybe now Christina will understand why her mom almost had her committed. And in an almost whispery tone, Sunny menacingly informs A.J. Turner, "Nobody's running me out of here." She's looking to oust him, but we're not sure why. Perhaps she's FBI agent Hannah Scott with plastic surgery, come back to get revenge on Sunny for some reason? Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you agree or disagree? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates. Your opinions matter, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.